5 goals, and if you could talk a little bit on your point of view from Milan's performance tonight.
Yeah, I think the guys came with a fantastic mentality after the break to refocus quickly, to attack the streak that we had started and do it on the road against a top team. Milan stepped up massively from the start, and this was the challenge that he had, and he was big time tonight, just pressing, making runs in behind, obviously scoring the goals. And then, of course, we're super happy right now, but we're also a bit gutted because Alejandro comes out injured, and obviously we'll have to see how he's doing, but it's you never like to see a guy come out injured. But at the end of the day, the guys can be really proud about what they did today.
We'll go to questions from San Diego Football. Go ahead. San Diego Football, go ahead.
Hey, Mikey Alejandro with San Diego Football. Speaking of Alvarado, right after that second goal, you talked to the referees about him being down and the ref maybe not stopping the match. What was the response from the referees after that?
Start first and foremost with just appreciating that these guys are people just like us, and they're trying their best. So it's I was just wondering why on Vite they stopped the play when Vite went down and cut the play, but when Alejandro went down, they didn't, and they let us play with 10 guys, and they should have, I think. Just from a consistency standpoint for a team, it's always important to kind of feel like everything is the same. But again, I reiterate, I think the referees did a good job overall tonight, and they're human beings. They're trying their best as well, so I can appreciate that as well.
And we're way past the half point of the season now. If someone would have told you by now your team is going to be first place in the West, fighting for a spot for the Supporter Shield, fighting for a chance to win the championship and the MLS Cup, what would you say to them back then?
Back then, I would have said the only thing that I'm worried about is the next training session and the next game. And I never had a crystal ball my whole life, and I'm not going to start now. So we're going to take it one day at a time, as always, and it's about stacking performances on top of performances, home and away, training with the right mentality, and then making sure that we have a big squad so everybody's ready to go.
Thank you, Mikey.
No problem. Thank you.
Mikey, just shifting focus, going into Dallas. How important is getting this win on the road, and based on tonight's performance, what can you expect from the group of guys on the second consecutive road match?
Yeah, it's massively important because we challenged the guys again to refocus after a short break where we didn't train for a week. We said the teams that are going to be able to refocus the quickest are going to have an advantage in these first 2 games. I think the boys did a great job. We talked about starting the second half strong, and that starts with a mentality from minute 1 to the last minute. And then I think what this does is it helps build a little bit of momentum and further belief that we have a team that can step up to a multitude of challenges. We're quite resilient, and we're really, really united. And I think the only thing I know is that these guys are going to focus on recovery. They're going to focus on getting their minds refocused for another match on Saturday, and that we're going to come with a real relentless performance that makes the fans proud.
And just to wrap up, just go back a little bit. With Andres' performance tonight, contributing 3 assists, that's 12 on the season. You just talk about his work rate and his ability to find the guys at all moments.
Yeah, he's a special player. He's always finding the right spaces. He's a giver. So even when he might have a shot, he's always willing to make the extra pass to upgrade the chance. And he's an example of who we are as a team, because he runs and he gives and he gives and he gives, and then he's got tremendous talent and tremendous quality.
Thank you very much, Mikey.
If you don't mind, I'll say again, same as last week, I noticed Frontera out there today. It was awesome. Those guys, the fans traveling, it's not an easy trip coming out to Vancouver. You guys give us life, you give us energy. Please keep it up. Let's keep growing together. We're all in this together. And buenas y la manos. Appreciate y'all.